Hello.
Om Shanti, Namaste to everyone.
Hello, sir. Namaste, sir.
How are you?
Yes, I'm fine, sir. How are you?
Om
I am also
Shanti,
good.
Namaste.
Om Shanti, ma'am. Sit in any comfortable position for starting the class. Spine straight. Adopt chin mudra. Eyes closed. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale for 3 times on, followed by opening mantra. Om. योगेन चित्तस्य पदेन वाचाम् मलं शरीरस्य च वैद्यकेन योपाकरोत्तं प्रवरं मुनीनाम् पतञ्जलिं प्राञ्जलिरानतोऽस्मि। Om. Join your both palm together in front of heart center. Bow down your head towards God, towards Mother Nature. Rub your both palm. Apply an eyes. Slowly and gently while blinking. Open your eyes. Om Shanti. So our today's topic is pelvic girdle and lower limb. Any question from yesterday's topic? Any question from yesterday's topic?
Yes. What do you want to know?
Yes, ask if you have any question, please ask.
Oh, no.
No question.
No question.
Okay. So write down pelvic girdle. P-E-L-V-I-C. Pelvic girdle. Also known as hip girdle. Pelvic girdle known as hip girdle. It formed F-O-R-M-E-D. It formed by two hip bones. It formed by two hip bones. And these both hip bones makes joint anteriorly. These two hip bones makes joint anteriorly, A-N-T-E-R-I, ARLY, anteriorly. At the joint called pubic symphysis. This joint called pubic symphysis. It meets together posteriorly. It meets together posteriorly with sacrum at sacroiliac joint. At sacroiliac joint, SACROILIAC, sacroiliac joint, because this is the joint between sacrum and ilium of hip bone. Each hip bone form after fusion of three bones. Each hip bone form after fusion of three bones: ilium, pubic bone, PUBIC, pubic bone, and ischium, ISCHIUM. Each hip bone forms after fusion of three bones: pubic bone, PUBIC, pubic bone, and third one is ischium, ISCHIUM. Means each hip bone is the combination of three bone: ilium, pubic bone, and ischium. These three bones fuse together. These three bones fuse together at the age of 23. These three bones fuse together at the age of 23.
What are the three bones? Ilium, ischium, and what else was the third one?
Ilium, pubic bone,
Ilium.
PUBIC, pubic bone, and ischium, ISCHIUM.
Okay, thank you.
These three bones fuse together to form a single hip bone at the age of 23. Clear?
Yes.
Again, write down. Both hip bones, sacrum and pubic symphysis, both hip bones, sacrum and pubic symphysis, altogether forms basin-like structure, basin, BASIN, basin-like structure like wash basin. Called bony pelvis. Hip bone, sacrum, and pubic symphysis all together form basin-like structure called bony pelvis. Each hip bone provides a socket-like structure. Each hip bones provide a socket-like structure, SOCKET, socket-like structure called acetabulum, ACETABULUM, called acetabulum, where femur head articulates, Each hip bone provide a socket type structure called acetabulum, where femur head articulates. Every hip bone have a foramen. Each hip bone have a foramen that is hole inside the bone and downside. Each hip have a foramen called obturator foramen, OBTURATOR, obturator foramen, OBTURATOR, obturator foramen, through which thigh muscles passage.
Is that where the femur goes?
Yeah.
Is that where the femur goes? Is that the joint?
It is a hole
Yeah.
inside the bone.
Right. Does something go inside that hole?
Yeah, the lower part it present in lower part of hip girdle. This is the structure of hip girdle. Is it visible?
Yes.
This is the upper part. Ilium bone is here. Middle bone, pubic bone, and the lower bone is 𝐶𝐴𝐴𝐵 bone. That is our sit bone. So in between pubic and 𝐶𝐴𝐴𝐵 there is a big hole, both sides.
Hmm.
This hole known as obturator foramen, through which thigh muscles passage. Clear?
Hymesen's passage?
Yeah. Means it goes from upside to downside. Muscles goes through this hole.
Okay.
Clear?
Clear as mud.
Not clear.
No.
Now is this where the psoas muscles goes through?
This is hip girdle and this is a basin-like structure, and downside there is two holes. Two holes are there.
What are those holes for?
Okay. So from these holes, muscles passage from front to back and back to front, and goes down towards hip, goes down towards thigh, not hip. This is hip.
Muscle passes through there. Muscle.
Okay. Yeah, muscles passage.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Further write down, there is 36 bones. There is 36 bones attached with hip bones and sacrum.
I think you mean muscles. 36 muscles, not
Yeah,
bones.
sorry, 36 muscles. There is 36 muscles attached with hip bones and sacrum. Those provides stability. To hip joint. Those provides stability to hip joint. And now write down next point. Pubic arch. Pubic arch. PUBIC. ARCH. Pubic arch. Male and female have different pubic arch. This angle of lower portion of pelvic girdle. Is it visible?
Yes, it's visible.
This arch. Clear? This angle.
Yes. What does it say there? It says pelvic. And then what's the word below that? There's an S.
Pubic arch. PUBIC.
But what does it say on your drawing there? There's an S.
Yeah.
What does that say?
The joint is this one. This portion is joint.
I think she means the symphysis.
Pubic symphysis is joint. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah, okay. Thank you.
This is joint. Pubic symphysis. Now clear? This black portion is joint. It is cartilaginous joint. And this is pubic arch. Male and female have different pubic arch. In case of male, it is less than 90 degree. In case of male, it is less than 90 degree. And in case of female, it is more than 110 degree. In case of male, it is less than 90 degree. And in case of female, it is greater than 110 degree. Clear?
Got it.
180.
110. In female, more than 110 degree. And in male, pubic arch is less than 90 degree. Now write down the function of pelvic girdle. Function of pelvic girdle. It provides support to posterior region of trunk. It provides support to posterior region of trunk. Our vertebral column is trunk and the sacrum is the part of vertebral column. Clear? Sacrum is the part of vertebral column that makes joint with hip bones. So pelvic girdle provides supports to trunk and posterior. Second function, it provides attachment points. It provides attachment points for the muscles of leg. It provides attachment points for the muscles of leg and thigh. And it protects soft organs. It protects soft organs present in pelvic cavity. It protects soft organs present in pelvic cavity. Clear?
Yeah.
Any question from pelvic girdle?
Yeah, I wonder if you have a misaligned hip, then how would that, like, anatomically, what would that look like? Is it if you have a misaligned hip?
Yes.
For example, like some students cannot open their hips so far in specific asanas. So
Yeah.
how
Some asanas is very specific for opening the hip, like Baddha Konasana
Mhm.
and Mandukasana. Those opens the hip. Baddha Konasana, Mandukasana, and
Mandukasana?
Hanumanasana, Mandukasana. That is
Mandukasana, actually Mandukasana is for kidney and intestine. Mandukasana.
yeah, Mandukasana is for
But
intestine
yeah,
also, but that is one
when
other
we- yes.
Mandukasana, hip opening asana. When we open our knee, place on mat and pressing the hip downward.
Yes, but Mandukasana is sit on Vajrasana first.
Yes. Sit
Then
in
we
Vajrasana, open your knee wide and take your body front and press your hip down. That one. Clear, Rameshji? Sit in Vajrasana. Open your knee in Sasankasana. Take your hips slightly up. Take your body front and press your hip down slowly. That is hip opening asana.
yes.
And Baddha Kod asana is the better asana for hip opening.
Which one's the last one? What's the name?
Baddha Kod asana, butterfly pose.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So our next topic is lower limb. Any other question from pelvic girdle?
We have to get ready for Ashtanga.
Yes, yes, I know. We have 2 minute time.
Okay, maybe then I can ask one more thing. So if sometimes when you go into Virabhadrasana, reversed,
Yes.
reversed warrior, then sometimes some people have this pinch in their hip, right? Because
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
know, like what I'm wondering is how does it look like? So what is anatomically, what is happening in them? Like I want to know, I want to see it. What's happening there? Like why is that? And can I, if I see someone can I already identify that problem before I get into that position?
Yeah, that is the muscle problem. Actually, muscles are not open than those students.
The hips are not open, the muscles?
No, in reverse warrior.
Yeah.
In reverse warrior, that time our front thigh muscles works.
Yeah.
Okay. So those students don't have flexible front thigh muscle.
Oh, okay.
Okay, quadricep.
So it's also about muscle. So there are
Those
no
students
such
don't
thing.
have flexible quadriceps.
Oh, okay. So there are no such things that you can have like the hips actually have the problem.
Yes, yes.
So it's all about muscles.
Yes.
Or is there anything that like people have, the hips are too wide or too narrow to do certain things?
To do wide, there is many asanas, but doing narrow, why you want to do narrow?
No, narrow hips, I mean. I'm just asking because sometimes people have certain pains and I'm not a doctor.
Yeah,
So I just wanna...
many people have a narrow hip.
Yeah.
They can open hip, but it is not work like very wide open hip.
Mm. But they can work on it, or is that physically impossible?
They can increase the angle.
Oh, they can.
Okay, I'm going to Ashtanga. Thank you.
Through stretching.
Okay.
Okay, sit in any comfortable position. Spine straight, eyes closed. Inhale deeply for one time, Om Three Shanti together. Oh. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Join your both palm together in front of heart center. Bow down your head. Rub your both palm. Apply an eyes. Slowly and gently open your eyes. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Thank you for joining the class.